Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 24th going to the 30th of October. I hope you guys are doing well. For some reason, I'm picking up that someone might have got new shoes. Anyways, let's jump straight into the reading. So random, but it's very specific. Okay, for Capricorn, please get one more. So the chakras are really coming up a lot for the signs recently, so let's see what's going on. I feel like Spirit's trying to get you guys to do some unblocking, which is quite a good thing in general, but let's see why. Some of you are really trying to regain balance within your life here, so it just shows me that things have been out of balance. I kind of get that this is in your relationships here and as well as your finances and maybe your career life. So I see your career life is changing. I do get a sense that you guys could actually be starting up your own company, or you're getting into contact with somebody here who is able to put you on a path that you're supposed to be on. So it almost feels like a catalyst. This may not be the job that you do forever, but this is almost part of the journey to get there. I'm kind of getting a sense here. Now, there is someone around you, unless this is yourself, that is going to be improving your confidence within this week. It's almost like well, let's just talk about it. We have the solar plexus coming through here, which is your ability to do, your ability to act, and your confidence to do so is starting to change. Now, this has been blocked within you, Capricorn. This just shows me that you felt kind of blocked in these areas. You might have not felt very confident within yourself. You may have not been able to do certain things. However, what's coming through here for you guys is that there is an opportunity coming through. Let's wipe this hair off of the card here. We have man holding a coin, so this could be you. This could also be someone around you who's going to be helping you in terms of your finances and again your career opportunities here. We also have your heart space. Now with this, you see what just jumped out when I'm saying this. We have the Ace of Cups jumping out. I'm not even supposed to be using this deck, but for some of you, it kind of feels like there may have been some resistance in terms of your love, maybe because someone might have been trying to rush into it. You could be on either side of the story here, Capricorn here, but it kind of feels like someone cannot resist any longer. It kind of feels like someone's heart space is opening up a little bit. Could be a Pisces in your life. If not, and again, this is someone who's might have not been wanting to go into a relationship, has been holding themselves back with their emotions. It doesn't mean that they didn't feel this way, but it just feels like they weren't super comfortable. They felt that they weren't in the right headspace or the right situation in life to actually start a relationship. But this seems like this is something that is not going to be resisted anymore. I mean, we have this resistant energy on the bottom of the deck, but the actual energy we have in your reading is the Ace of Cups, which is overflowing. It's abundant. So it kind of feels like something is too much for someone to hold back now. So that's okay. What I was also going to speak about with this heart chakra coming through for you guys, not only is it suggesting that this is going to be unblocked for you within this week, I actually feel like if you have been struggling with anxieties or again overwhelming emotions, because if it's not love, then that could definitely be the case here. We have the breathe card coming through, which is about grounding yourself, and this will be very, very important here because this kind of combination, I can feel it in my heart, like it's fluttering. Like I see a little bit of excitement coming through this week, which I actually feel like is going to be very beneficial to you, Capricorn, because you've needed excitement. There's a lot of good opportunities coming through, but there might be a lot on your plate, and this is where that anxiety is coming through for, okay? So just be aware of that. Grounding yourself and breath work could be very important for you, meditation, but most importantly, the breathe card is more about focusing on your own journey. And as I'm saying this, we have the Five of Swords here in the bottom of the deck, which means to me, as I'm saying this, that we may have been too invested in helping other people here, or again, there's a lot of other people that you may have walked away from now with that Five of Swords, or you're being guided to walk away from these people that are kind of ruining your peace. So this is something that may have been making you anxious in the past. That initial B is coming through here. This may have been making you super anxious in the past. But this is where it's going to be, when you hone in on your own energy, Capricorn, this is where your anxiety will start to lessen, by the way. So just be aware of that. You're super sensitive in general. A lot of you are empaths, but that does attract, unfortunately, some people who get a bit attached to that, maybe a bit attached to you, or they try to control that. Yeah, we have some devil. Well, Capricorn energy, this is your energy with Cancer, Pisces here with the moon card too, but it just feels like there's some distortion. Now that will be cleared out with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's an end of of a difficult chapter for you, full of responsibilities, full of, again, being tied to something toxic here. Toxic. This is changing, all right? Anyways, let's pull you out one of these cards too. I'm seeing some like games. You guys can be playing more games. We have balance coming through and pride, which is interesting because we have that third chakra, the solar plexus. So I feel like you guys are learning how to be a bit more proud in your life. Even if you're not where you want to be, Capricorn, you're actually giving yourself a little bit more of like a bit more credit, which is nice. And this is where balance comes in. This says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you may have been overly judgmental of yourself here. It's good to have high expectations of yourself, but not to the point of where you're starting to, you know, disregard all the good things you're doing because you're not where you are supposed to be. Like, I think you're starting to give yourself more credit here, which is nice. You're learning about the balance here. All right, let's see the overall energy, please, for Capricorn this week. Yeah, there's too many. But we'll go with the ones that are facing up. So, very nice. Oh, this is really good, Capricorn. We have the Star card, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Temperance. So, again, that Temperance is super important in regards to those who are high achievers. There's nothing wrong with it, Capricorn, especially from you guys. But to the point of where you might have been creating a lot of anxiety within yourself of, I need to be there, or again, there was maybe some deadlines that maybe you were a little bit anxious about. I'm just getting the sense here that you're taking your time with these goals, and I do see that you're achieving them one by one. So there's a lot of good coming through for you. The Star card is, again, you're giving back to yourself. You could be spending some more time with yourself, some self-care, doing what makes you happy, and this is helping you achieve your goals too. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which again is productive energy. It's working on your skills, improving your skills, working on your finances, working on building something here. And this is also looking great for you. So money will be looking good for you. The more that you put in, the more that you get out in this. With this combination, you're working on your dreams. The Temperance here is like, keep going. All of these cards show someone doing something, and it does show working with both hands. So maybe you will find yourself being very busy. Maybe you do work with both hands. Sorry about the sunlight, but hey ho, it's just shining through today. But the Temperance card, that's Sagittarius energy. There's a lot of optimism coming through for you, which is great to see. But this is also about learning how to balance yourself. Like, there's no harm in doing the hard work, but also taking that time out for yourself when it's necessary. And that card showing up does say that it is necessary from time to time to have a little bit of alone time, Capricorn. Maybe this is what you're doing more of. To hustle, to really work towards these dreams and goals of yours, which is good. You have two major arcana cards here, which is amazing. We have the Six of Wands as well, which talks about victory, success, recognition. So you guys will be gaining that at this time because of the work that you're doing in not only your professional life and again with the things that you're working on, but it's also in the things that you're doing to yourself when no one's around. You know, I feel like it actually is adding to your quality of work, because it's almost like you've always been a hard worker here, Capricorn. It's just within your nature anyways, but it's like you are also grounding yourself at the same time and being calm, like, and that is affecting your work too. So this looks good. Ten of Pentacles here too, which again, working on that legacy, the dream, the goal here. This looks really good. What are the blockages though, please, Spirit? Oh, now it came up kind of in the reverse here. I mean, it kind of flew out. Let's try and block this. Here we go. The Nine of Swords. Okay, so the fact that it's in reverse here, we have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck too. So again, worrying too much about other people's opinions or what other people have said to us. The Nine of Swords being reversed means to me that we might be getting over this, which is a good thing. So this will no longer be a blockage. I think you're working on getting rid of this, which is nice. But the Nine of Swords, of course, is about that overthinking. It's about being your own, worst critic at some point, or sleepless nights. Maybe you're not allowing yourself to sleep properly, not being able to sleep properly because there's a lot on your plate. Clarify this, please. Again, it kind of feels like a past energy is kind of gone now. This is something that you're working on getting rid of, or it's already been getting rid of. It's just a little bit of like the aftermath maybe. This could have been very recent, or again, we're still working on these issues. Five of Swords. of course, coming through is the fact that we had to walk away from something that might have been very difficult. This is about having to maybe detach your emotions a little bit from something here so that you could focus a lot more on your journey. Again, not worrying about other people, not worrying about other people's journey. Your heart space was maybe too attached to other people's emotions, and this is something that you had to withdraw from to be able to focus on yourself. Like, other people may see this as being selfish here, Capricorn, but it is something you needed to do, not something you wanted to do, but something you needed to do. With the Three Swords, he's also taking that heartbreak and pain. So something was very painful for you, something was very difficult for you, but you had to let this person go, or you had to let this situation kind of slide, or you had to walk away from it so that you could, again, focus on you, because it was stressing you out. There was sleepless nights. It was something that was giving you a lot of anxiety and paranoia with the Nine of Swords, okay? Now we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a good sign in this case, because Capricorn, this is your card. Slow and steady wins the race, and this is what you're doing. You're starting to pay attention to the seeds that you're planting, aka the investments that you're putting into. This could be financially, but this could also just be things that you're actually giving your time and energy to, and the things that you're wanting to grow, because this does represent a seed. He's looking at it specifically to know where to plant it, to know, when to plant it. Timing is everything, Capricorn. I feel like I need to say to you, timing is everything. So it's best to go slow and steady and be guaranteed that success, which in this case, whatever you're doing, that slow and steady, it will take you where you want to go. Rather than being too quick. And maybe in the past you did try to be, quick success or quick gains, and maybe it didn't work out, or maybe it just wasn't your thing. Whoever knows. So whatever changes you've made here may have been a bit of a blockage for you. It was a temporary problem, is what it seems like, but now you're being able to move away from it. So that's past energy. Advice, please, for the week. I feel like someone's like in my ear. I don't know what that's about here. Your advice is that you're strong enough to overcome a lot of difficult challenges. And Capricorn, you might be sick of hearing it. You're strong enough, but this has been very challenging for you. But this Leo, lion energy, the strength energy, is all about understanding that you do have two sides to you. So it's about understanding when to use what. You have a lion beast side to Capricorn that's really great in terms of your work and achievement and protecting yourself. But sometimes that feminine needs some TLC too. And I think this is what you're understanding, is that there's a balance here. Things have been a bit distorted. The moon card is also about your emotions here, so maybe you need to tend to these emotions a bit more, which this is something that you're all going to be doing or already doing here, so it will pay off. But your advice here is about understanding the duality of ourselves. It's good to have that strength and courage, but it's also good to have that kindness and compassion when moving forward. So it's about having that balance. It's about coming out of the emotional side of things a little bit. And again, we did say that that was a bit of a blockage for you, so that you can focus on yourself. Sometimes this is also a very noisy card, so maybe you're being a little bit overwhelmed this week. So again, spending some time away from chaos, noise. Maybe you need a bit of not a city break, it's the opposite of that actually. You need to maybe get away from the noise, the pressure and stuff, so that you can find your voice. That's really what I want to say. Okay, let's pull you out some of these cards too. There's some random messages. Sheffield, someone new is entering your life here, Capricorn. So let's see what this is talking about here. Dogs getting together with friends here. So there could be a new friend coming into your life. You may have met someone new here. Feels platonic here, getting together with friends. We have a man. Could be getting together with some male friends that you haven't seen for a while. Could be some significance around August and June. So this could be a Leo, Virgo. June is Gemini, I believe, and Cancer. But here we go. We have some male energy coming into our life here. All right. Well, that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I love you guys. I wish you all the best. This was very encouraging to know that you're doing the right things. Actually, should I ask about love? I was supposed to be doing some love readings, but Knight of Wands. All right, this is very flirtatious energy coming through, like dating. Okay, we have Ten of Swords. Interesting. The Death card, so there definitely was an ending in your love life here. The Death card, Ten of Swords, is very brutal. This was very painful for you, and it took a lot from you, okay? Energy-wise, okay? This changed you, Capricorn, in a way. They're bringing up the Justice card here. Could have been in Libra. It doesn't have to be though, but this is more of a sense of it changed you. Maybe there was a bit of a period where it was very difficult. Of course, I can understand. But also in a sense that maybe it made you a bit more like frivolous. It taught you here to be a little bit more adventurous in your life, whatever they mean by that. Clarify this. Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel like for some of you haven't fully committed since this last relationship, but it's definitely is someone who is thinking about the future. So if someone is in your life, could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. If it's someone in your life already, Capricorn, then this is flirtatious, it's fun, it's exhilarating. It could be some travel involved here. This could be long distance, doesn't have to be though, with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It's more passion involved here. You can be planning a future with them or thinking about it, all right? But if not, then you guys are planning on dating or thinking about what you want, okay? Anything else? The number 30 could be significant, or 3. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. This is you working on yourself, on a plan, whilst you're healing at the same time. I think this is taking time out. We have the 5 of Wands, which is something that was very conflicting, back and forth, something that wasn't going anywhere. Maybe this is a period of time that you felt in, a little bit stuck. The 8 of Wands is just a encouraging reminder that things are starting to move forward for you and that things are starting to change. Maybe again, moving away from that chaos will be helping you out here, from that moon energy. All right, maybe 2 people and a couple of people might be have left your life here. But there's some new people coming in, as we've seen, which is great. All right, my angels, Capricorn, I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I will see you guys next time.